not nearly as strong of rotation. We actually have a little couplet trying to develop down there. We actually have multiple areas of rotation. So we got one up near I-80. We got another one near Union. And then we also have another one back over south of New Lenox, which is going to be near Highway 4. Marissa, do you mind?
Okay, Chuck, what are you going to do?
This is from Marissa over in Plainfield, I believe. Look at all the hail. Yeah, Plainfield, Illinois. Tons of hail on the ground. I mean, it almost looks like it snowed. Which, by the way, Plainfield, Illinois, you might see snow tomorrow morning. So, if you're not seeing snow now, you might see it soon. But there's legitimately a tail on the ground there. Let me quickly go back down to the Oakland storm. The Oakland tornado may have lifted. If there is still a tornado here, it would be over the northeast side of Oakland near Brockton. So moving towards Hume and Metcalf. Let's go back up to the tornado warning here near Joliet. This is a very populated area. Once again, we have many areas of rotation. We have 1, 2, 3. I mean, we have like 4 areas of rotation here. Every circle I just put here is a area of rotation just east of Joliet in the Chicago suburbs. Plenty of rotation for there to be a tornado out of any of this activity. So we'll be approaching Homer Glen, Orland Hills, Tinley Park, Oak Forest, and the Country Club Hills in the next 15 to 20 minutes. It's a moment.
I can just get out of these trucks. I'll turn the cameras.
It's definitely becoming a lot more concerning here in the Chicago suburbs. We've been warning this for about 30, 45 minutes now, I think. This would probably end up happening, and it's now happening. Lots of rotation just south of the radar site. Scale discussion as the radar scan comes in. Greatest tornado risk in the short term appears to exist over southeastern parts of the tornado watch, which is eastern Illinois and western Indiana. So have that tornado action plan ready to go. Have multiple ways to receive alerts, as we are probably about to see a pretty big uptick here in terms of some severe weather over the next hour. Both western Indiana in eastern Illinois. And even in the Chicago suburbs, we're seeing that uptick happen in real time. This is the latest scan. Let's go ahead and... I'm just going to draw a couple places, but one rotation area there. We got another one south of New Lenox. Just going to wait for the... Is that a CC drop, or is that just... Okay. There might be something here. There is a little bit of a CC drop there on radar. The velocities are a bit broader. We may have just had a brief tornado on the south side of New Lenox, moving towards Spencer. So that's one area of rotation. Otherwise, I'm not really seeing much rotation back over north of I-80 right now. So our main area of rotation is just west of Frankfort, which is currently going into...
Oh my God.
I don't know if you guys saw that. My cat is country.
Stay up.
Again, moving into the Mokina area and also going into Frankfort.
God damn you, truck.
Go. You are currently in a severe thunderstorm warning for damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour. So 60 mile per hour winds are likely in your area.
There's another truck on the right in front of this truck.
I understand that. I just want this one out of our way. Why are you telling me that? The only one I'm concerned about is the son of a bitch right in front of me.
He won't move over, that's what I'm saying.
Well, he's going below the speed limit.
Firm tornado warnings back down near Oakland, but we may have already had a couple brief tornadoes here in and around Joliet. And again, we may have one moments ago near Spencer, which if there was a tornado, it would have just hit this community here on the southwest side of New Lenox, near West Laraway Road and Delaney Road. I don't know what community that is, but there's multiple homes there. We may have just had a tornado there moments ago. At the minimum, there's definitely some very strong winds around 70 miles per hour, 60 to 70 miles per hour that's moving through New Lenox Oaks, Homer Glen, and Lockport.
Oh, there's a truck in front of him.
Corey Gherkin.
Yes.
It's Corey Gherkin.
Ooh, it's Corey
He
Gherkin.
has a heck of a storm here.
You son of a bitches. I hope y'all all wreck in the middle of this windstorm.
Corey's near Crispin right
They
now.
don't care. They just absolutely do not care.
Right along Route 36. This is a bit more concerning. The latest radar scan, it's not strong, but or at least tight, but we do have very strong velocities right now near New Lenox and Spencer. It's very strong velocities here, moving towards Makina and Frankfurt. Definitely could see maybe an isolated strong tornado up here with how strong those velocities are. Let's see if it evolves. Also, further to the south, mainly a wind risk right now, but maybe a land spout or something like that could happen back over near Monty and Piotone, just south there of Frankfurt.
Good God, truck. You son of a bitch. All right, Santa Cruz, you better kick it in the wind.
When the storm that was confirmed. Not sure why it wasn't loading. Gonna try that again in a second. Find out close in. Hey, Diane, appreciate that. I'm gonna go back up to the Joliet area. Strike for you again. But I think he's close in. For now, we're gonna go. Oh, he is here. Why is it not loading? There it is. I don't know why it's not loading.
Oh.
Guys. Brandon's audio might be back too. Hey, Diane from Super Chat. There we go. So again, Corey's on the. Sure, he's on the open, so there's one ring out there. So he's near Human Crispin. He's on the northeast side of Oakland, so he's on the confirmed tornado warning. I mentioned this a little while ago, but there's a chance that this storm is producing a potentially a rain-wrapped tornado if there is still one on the ground, just due to the nature of how it's oriented. How many storms come around it, so. Okay, velocities update. We might have a tornado right now over Mokina. There is a small little, probably a CC drop. I'm waiting for velocities to update, but if there is one, it's right over Mokina right now. It's not a very definitive CC drop, but if there is one, I don't think there is, but if there were one, it would be right over Mokina. Velocity is not really super intense. But we are still talking about a significant wind threat right now that's moving towards Tinley Park at the bare minimum. But if we were to have a tornado right now, we'd be right in this little hook that we have, moving towards Orland Parks, Tinley Park, Oak Forest, and Orland Park.
Yes.
That's outside of Chicago.
8 minutes
Velocities
away.
are still strong from the terminal radar site, so there might be something there. Or there might have already been something. I do think we've probably had a couple of brief tornadoes here between radar scans, so.
Exit 119 in 6 miles.
Appreciate the super chat. be happening near Piotone, approaching Monty. So stay away from windows if you're in that area. Station's definitely on the stronger side of things right there as well. Let's go back to Corey. Corey might have something. Just gotta wait a second for it to load. St. Louis is not going to see anything. The only risk of severe weather was like this morning. Big lowering there. So again, near Oakland, Illinois. This is the Eastern Illinois storm. Bottom right of your screen is the storm east of Joliet in the Chicago suburbs that we're keeping a very, very, very close eye on. Severe thunderstorm warning for Kankakee County in Illinois. That is for a tornado possible label as well, a bit further down to the south of Chicago. Hey, Aerosols, appreciate the super chat. Hey, Diane, appreciate the super chat as well. Kankakee, thank you. Small circulations right now that are moving into the southwestern Chicago suburbs. We have one south of Frankfurt. We have actually one over Frankfurt right now. We also have one north of Mokina. So there's like 3 areas of circulation that are visible on radar right now. And yeah, really right in that hook right there, just north of Mokina as well. Big wall cloud right there. Don't know what. Corey, and a lot of scud over there. Looks like there is a little base though on the far left of that storm structure.
2 miles.
The storm at one point did produce a tornado.
Exit 119.
Near Oakland.
Actually, 1.5 miles.
I know, I brought it up since I wasn't getting updates. I can't wait till the last minute.
And yes, I am. Looks like there's a lowering back there beyond the house. There's severe thunderstorm warning for McLean County, Illinois for 60-mile-per-hour winds. Joliet is safe. What is that? That's a huge lowering. Might have a tornado forming right there over near Oakland, now east of Oakland. It's approaching Georgetown. going towards Danville and Viersburg.
Come on, truck. Come on, truck.
the
Come
Illinois
on,
and
truck.
Indiana
Come on, truck.
What a
Come on,
storm
truck.
structure.
Come on, truck. Come on, truck. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Somebody shoot me.
Oakland's 34 miles north of us.
I know, we're here. Charleston's just north of us too.
Very impressive structure once again. This is
So
the
that's
second
that
storm
storm
today
in
that has
front of
had
us.
really incredible structure.
That one over on the left.
There was a really large, it looked like a large lowering that was
God darn
deep
people.
in that middle of your screen there. Also, back up over in the Chicago suburbs, a little update here. Again,
Here, give me a paper.
But in the Chicago suburbs right now, we do have a significant threat from wind that is currently moving through Oak Lawn, approaching Chicago. They have left a tornado possible label on this cluster of storms that is currently moving in the Chicago area, and as well as Chicago Heights. But the main area of rotation continues to be back over near Tinley Park, near I-80, and it's currently moving northeast at around 50 miles per hour. So this is, again, very fast-moving activity. sorry, northeastern Illinois. Back over in eastern Illinois, we saw this discrete supercell near Georgetown and Ridge Farm. This is going to be approaching Covington and Petersburg in western Indiana over the next few minutes. And again, this is the one that has that crazy structure bottom right of your screen. Also has a potential here for a tornado as it continues to move northeast. So if you have more in this morning, continue to stay in your safe place, at least away from windows. Scale discussion has just come out back over in western Kentucky and southern Indiana. Severe threat is slowly increasing with damaging winds and hail.
Oh my God, truck, come on. God dang it. Please don't hit it. Just touch
Western
it.
Indiana. That looks pretty tight to me. Possible tornado right now on the southeast side of country, Club Hills.
What does it take to keep y'all out of this damn lane?
Currently on the storm for a tornado warning. Surprisingly. Tornado warning, that's the rotation on the terminal radar site's very strong as well. Hey, there could be a tornado here. If you have any friends or family involved in the Lansing Army, please make sure that they're getting safe place. I don't know why there's no tornado
Kankakee.
Strong rotation once again right over Bowman's, and it's going to be approaching Schneider and eventually going towards the pole. So if you're in this morning, seek shelter immediately. There's actually several areas of rotation west and northwest of Morocco, going towards Route 41. Our strongest area of rotations right over Bowman's.
I am not happy with these trucks.
15,000. Lake Village and Schneider and Western Indiana are the main concerns, but Hopkins Park, St. Anne, Beaverville, Sun River Terrace, and Bowman's are the main locations in eastern Illinois.
Right lane.
You make sure you're getting to your
It's
safe
not
place.
gonna get to the right
In this
lane.
tornado warning.
It's gonna stay over here forever. There's a line of trucks up here.
Yeah.
If you
Stay
more as
where
well,
you
you might
are.
get another one back over in Kentucky there. Just a few minutes potentially. It's not making it. Not making it. It's back over Jordan Hall on this storm. We're on his audio. I don't think he's on audio right now, but he's back over near Danville, Illinois, near Attica, Indiana, that region. The supercell was tornadic at one point, and it might be becoming tornadic again. We do have a little lower here in the middle of your screen. And at this time, it's producing 60-mile-per-hour damaging winds and size hail. Freddie? Does Freddie have something? Freddie actually has it. He has the one right too.
No, stay here.
This near Danville and Georgetown, eastern Illinois.
Potholes. I'll tell you what.
This is camera. Over Brandon. Keep Jordan Pond right. Still a little bit of lowering is still on that storm. Could definitely be tornadic here pretty soon. Back over in the Illinois and Indiana border, we saw significant storms right now moving into Gary, Maryville, and Shelby in
Do what?
western Indiana.
Move a little bit to the right so I can
Main
see.
concern right now is damaging winds. The tornado risk is
No, stay here. That car's too close.
east. Back over in Chicago, good news. The severe weather is now moving offshore for the next 5 minutes. So at this point, we still have a chance for damaging winds for the next like 3 or 4 minutes in the Chicago area. Continue to stay away from the windows. And then in about 5-6 minutes or so, you can probably come out of your safe place if you are in Chicago. Severe weather risk is very low on the northern side of the suburbs. Near McHenry, North active as of right now. But we may see a tornado come out of that as it moves towards Highland.
Over to the right if that
On the
truck
west side of
doesn't move
Evansville,
over.
it's a very low chance. I'd say the next like 20 minutes. If it's able to grow in size, it might
Yeah.
be something to watch out there.
He's gonna close that gap. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Illinois is no longer
He
in
did
this
that on
tornado warning,
purpose,
so
didn't he?
Chicago
Sure he
Heights
did.
and Harvey, you can come out of your safe places, but for the Shearville, I think that's how you say it, Shearville area, just southwest of Joplin or Gary,
Goddamn
this particular
truckers.
region. In Lake County, Indiana, you're the only ones grouping this tornado warning. And again, they may issue a new tornado warning, we'll see. The velocity is still not equally impressive, but there's enough rotation for those west of the area where they may issue a new tornado warning. It's over Highland right now. It will be approaching Gary over the next few minutes. At this point, after the storms move through in like 5 minutes, you're probably going to be clear now. So your main threat there, Hannibal, is going to be clear now. Steve James, the sewer chat. Elkhart County, where's Elkhart County? Indiana. Also, we just got an update. The severe thunderstorm warning for Ford and Livingston counties in Illinois was upgraded to 70 mile per hour damaging winds. I believe that's down here.
This goddamn truck just has no intention of getting over.
He's got room to move over and get
Well,
out
the
of
other
way.
truck's blowing at him because he's leaning into him. Hear him?
Yeah.
Stay away from him. That's why he's trying to go.
Near the Kankakee area, I don't know how you say it, but over there, there was a confirmed tornado.
He's gonna lose it. No, he's afraid to lose it.
Tornado. We're getting a lot more danger reports. We just had a new one out of Danville of a semi-truck that was overturned on I-74 near Oakwood.
I told you not to tap it.
Social media report.
Drag your thumb across it or finger across it a little bit, but not.
Not really any damage reports at this point down in southern Indiana or southern Illinois. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning for those north of Evansville near Oakland City. That's mainly for wind at 60 miles per hour.
Finally.
Well, only because this guy's going too slow.
East of South Bend.
But I ain't letting him back over.
If you're up in there, I mean, right now there's not really a damaging concern, but in about an hour from now, there's going to be more than likely some damaging winds and a low tornado risk up there.
He's gonna take that. He's gonna take that Suburban out. That son of a bitch.
We are actually now getting close to exiting the hatched area for tornadoes. Doesn't necessarily mean we will not see more.
He was gonna take this guy out whether he wanted him to or not.
Or there being tornadoes today. So mainly in eastern Illinois and western Indiana. We actually
Car, you need to get over.
Back over near Armada and Springfield, and those could still produce an isolated tornado threat. But our greater concern at this point is definitely going to be moving now to western Indiana, and is still existent in eastern Illinois, I would say, for another hour or so.
This is a perfect tornado.
Yeah. Now I'm
Right in front of us.
tornado near Terre Haute,
Well, I can't get there because there's got a darn truck up here.
Indiana. If you heard this morning, you got to seek shelter, get away from the windows, go to the worst part possible. Get into the interior of your home or building. Once again,
This one's gonna drop. I've been trying to get around this guy to get up here. I need to be doing 80 or 90.
Sealyville and Stoughton. I came out of nowhere. I mean, I don't see any rotation or radar.
I did.
Just confirmed by weather spotters. A damaging tornado right now near Sealyville on the east side of Terre Haute.
Oh my God, car.
Eventually towards Mansfield, but also further standard.
I don't trust this guy.
No.
I trust him less than I do that trucker up there because he won't get out of my way and let me around.
Well, so a new tornado warning for Attica, southwest of Lafayette. The storm has been rotating a lot here over the last 2 minutes, and I've already mentioned it, but I do think there's a chance that this one ends up getting a tornado here very soon. We're going to get right it's on this storm. If you're in Attica, you need to be in your safe place in Attica, Indiana. Strong rotations to be approaching your location, also going towards Independence, Green Hill.
God darn car.
We'll be going in the direction of Lafayette. And be ready to go to your safe place. This storm ends up moving into your area. And probably will be. See really much stopping it right now. Yes, we have a camera here. Alright, we're gonna do something here. And go. Here we have to enter a while.
I'm gonna have to pass my rate.
Lafayette, that's coming up. So we're going to Lafayette on here. Alright. So now we're up to 4 tornado warnings across the Illinois and Indiana border. Again, confirmed tornadoes back over east of Terre Haute, according to storm spotters in the area toward Brazil. And the storm near Attica is the one that has become a lot more concerning over the last several minutes. The rotation has been intensifying, and it is again currently moving northeast. Brandon Coppic is also not far from that storm as well. This is going to the northeast.
No. Oh my God.
Northwestern Indiana, the rotation approaching Snyder is still strong, so that's moving towards Interstate 65. That's still on the stronger side of things, eventually moving towards Valparaiso. The rotation near Cary, they have not issued a new tornado warning on this, and the rotation honestly is on the broader side of things. It's continuing to move to the northeast towards Dune Acres, and will eventually really just be a fish storm, so it'll be moving into Lake Michigan over the next 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
Rest here for a tornado is much lower though here in Cary. That's good news. But unfortunately, I still think the risk of severe weather is rapidly increasing right now in western Indiana, and I would expect a new tornado watch here soon for those in central Indiana. Should get a new tornado watch here very soon. There's no scale discussions, but would have to assume a new tornado watch will come soon. Why is Brandon's camera keep going in and out? Is that a stream? Is that just like there's no black screen? I don't know what's going on.
Current ditch. Come on, people.
Back over in Kentucky and southern Indiana, we still have a storm near Evansville that has at least some
I'm sure somebody put him in the
rotation
ditch.
is trying to pick up here.
How's it look over there?
It's on the west side of Evansville. There was a hub to this storm.
Oh my
As
God.
it moves towards
People.
Armstrong and I-44, or I-64, excuse me, it may become more of a concern. Keep a close eye on that storm. And we also have a new report. A 70-mile-per-hour wind gust was just measured, or at least estimated, back over a couple miles north of Terre Haute in Vigo County here in western Indiana. This one again has had a confirmed tornado here very recently. Or is stuck in traffic. Temperature warning was just issued for Greencastle, Terre Haute, Harrison, and Brazil for 70-mile-per-hour damaging winds. This will eventually track towards Indianapolis and I-74.
These stupid trucks. don't trust any of these guys.
Jet, alright. Let's go to Brandon Kopic. He's looking at right now. Not sure what that screeching sound is. Oh, is that? What's your wipers? These windshield wipers.
Dang it.
The rising snowman on one side of your screen. Jordan Hall is also on this storm. This is his view right now. No audio from him, but this is what he's looking at right now. He's on the Attica storm. He's a little bit more out front of it. I think Brandon's behind it. Jordan's out in front of it. Really slow. They're going really fast. Number 2. We did just get a new severe thunderstorm watch for Indiana and Illinois. Give me 1 second.
Just put that same truck back here, but you know.
That is now in effect. For a pretty large chunk of Indiana and Ohio, and also northern Kentucky, Fort Wayne, Muncie, Indianapolis, Bloomington, South Bend, Kalamazoo, Jackson, and also Lima, Dayton, Cincinnati, all included in this until 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Central Time. Now, the good news is that this threat for severe weather is honestly mostly going to be down about, this is by the way 1 a.m. Eastern Time, but this is probably going to go for about 11 o'clock Eastern Time, I'd say. That's probably about it for these areas. The good news is that the storm prediction center only said a couple of tornadoes are possible. So that's positive, but there's still obviously a threat for tornadoes. And then scatter damaging wind gusts of 75 miles per hour is also going to be possible. We need to stay weather aware in those areas. Unfortunately, the threat for severe weather is a little bit later than probably a lot of people hoping for, but
This guy gets slowed up. He's got a buzz on everybody, including this fellow truck.
reported. We are back down to 2 tornado warnings. Those are both in western Indiana right now. Wouldn't be surprised if we got a new one here soon back down here in Evansville. Storm is quickly organizing, moving to the northeast. Keep a close eye. Let's go back to Brandon. Right, once again, it's on the Adams storm in Indiana. Hey, Caleb, this is your chat. Yeah, I think the answer is done for the most part. There could be another isolated severe storm back over in Hamilton County. At this point, the tornado risk there is pretty much zero.
Okay, Garmin, cancel route. Okay, Garmin. Okay, Garmin, cancel route.